Hello, everyone, and welcome to A Tea with Trina. I'm coming on live with you today, um, and to talk about stepping into another phase. But bear with me because I do notice that my internet may not be a strong signal as I would like it to be. So if any point this live cuts, know that I'll be coming back. But I'm hopping on for another tea with Trina, and I want to share with you that I'm having chai tea today in my You Are Worthy cup. And I'm really enjoying this chai. It does have a touch of honey as well as cream, oat milk cream in it. That's what I'm having today. And it is the perfect balance of cream, of tea, of honey, and I am going to really enjoy this tea today. I'm not for sure what you're having today and or how you're stepping into your day or continuing your day or well into your evening, because I know that you may be tuning in from different parts of the world. And I wanted to hop on and talk with you today about stepping into a different phase because this is something that I have been able to do on a regular basis, even when I have planned it out and even when I haven't. And I want to talk to you about this today from both of these ways of stepping into that next phase because I think it's essential. I think it's important to know what you may be wanting to activate in a new way of being. We also are in December, which is a time where a lot of people are taking a look at their year, what they have achieved, what they uh, accomplish, what they want to look forward to, what they want to create. And I think it's a wonderful time to take and to spend on really taking a look at what you want to activate. What are you stepping into? And so I do want to talk about stepping into your next and stepping into the next phase today. I want to share that when you're stepping into the next phase, it is important to be intentional, though that is not always the case because there's some times where there's a next phase, a next level coming that you may not have considered before, but it's here. And you need to take a step to move in a different direction. I've faced that, and I want to talk about from that angle and then talk about it from an angle where you can step into it with intentionality. So when life shifts and you need to take another direction or step into a different phase, I believe it's important to, number one, take care of you, to take time to process what this way of being has, what's coming up for you, what you may feel impacted by, what you really wanted to see. And what you want to see, what you want to see moving forward, to really takes a little bit of time to really review that for you. A lot of times when I'm in this process of something new coming up or something shifting that I had not expected, I do ask myself, okay, what now and what next? I will answer those questions. And then once I've answered those questions, I'll take action accordingly. Okay. I had a situation in my own life where life shifted very quickly to me, for me. And I wanted to know, okay, what now? What next? So I first reviewed my thoughts, my feelings, what were my hopes, what were my desires, what did I desire moving forward, and then what did I need now in the moment, and what will I do next? And once I activated that and thought about that, I took action. And I want to share this with you because I think this is one of the most important things when things have shifted unexpectedly for me. And I've taken this process and taken action and thought about it and started to do things differently. I've been able to drastically shift what was my exact next, meaning I've been able to onboard more clientele, grow my business, have new opportunities to come up, new opportunities that may have been waiting in the shadows and now they were just presenting themselves. And those are the moments where I say yes and I step into that next phase of being. Okay. So that's an example. And once you do that, I think it's really important to breathe, to take care of you, to make sure that you are deliberately and intentionally at that point. This would probably be number two or number three, because number two would be take care of you. Number three, intentionally and deliberately mapping out what you would like to see for you in your new phase. right? It's important to activate and do that. And number four, it's important to celebrate you. Celebrate your wins, celebrate your growth, celebrate what you're learning on the journey, right? And number five, I would say to be consistent in your action taking and this on this new level, in this new phase of where you are and to show up. Okay. So that's when it's been unexpected. Okay. Now, when you are wanting to shift things or personally or professionally for you, and it's something that you're starting to plan out of stepping into this next phase of being, it's important to start with intention, and make sure you reflect, make sure you take action accordingly. And I want to talk to you about five ways in this way when you do expect it, of you being able to move forward. So, number one is definitely to define what your vision is. What are your goals? What are you looking to achieve? Right? What does that next phase look like for you? It is so important to define. They talk about SMART goals or SMARTY goals, but goals that you can measure and goals that are in alignment with your vision. And what this will do for you is offer you a clear roadmap for the next steps that you want to take. And when challenges come up, you'll have your goalpost, your roadmap to refer back to. And so it's so important to break those goals down into manageable steps and to celebrate your wins along each and every step that you take. And I want to talk about this, about breaking down your goals into manageable steps, because I was just talking to someone yesterday, one of my mentors, about all the things when I create my vision, all the things, because she asked me about my vision. I pulled up my list and I was like, these are all the things that I want to do. And it was quite a bit. So this is why it's important to break things down into manageable steps, because I mentioned to her, if I try to activate all of these things all at once, I don't think I'll get anything done. So what I have to do in my own practice and process is to create the vision, the goal, right? Vision, goal, and then action steps to attain that goal, right? And then I may choose four that I may want to get done. If they're really big, maybe it's four for the week. But if it's steps that are going to lead me to something quickly, I'll break it down and I'll create a task list behind that goal. And I do that on a regular basis. So it's so important to break down your goals into manageable steps so that you can achieve what you set out to achieve. And again, I always encourage you to celebrate along your journey. Okay. And number two, it is important to release. Oh my gosh, can we say that again? Release what no longer serves you. I remember when I used to hop on live like years ago a lot, I would talk a lot about releasing what no longer serves you. My goodness, when you do that, you're able to have a clear view of the action that you need to take, and you're no longer carrying stagnant energy with you. Then you release what no longer serves you. And so when you take a look at old commitments, or and I maybe not old commitments, but um how do I want to say this? Old beliefs, right? Old beliefs or old habits that may be holding you back, right? Or maybe not aligned with what you want to achieve, or not aligned with your vision. It's important to release that, to let that go, because you then create space to allow your new opportunities and your new level of growth to happen, to take place in your life. You provide space. And in this process, it's so important to understand the lessons that you learned along your journey and to practice gratitude around that, and then move forward. Like, be grateful for what you've learned, be grateful for the lessons, be grateful for how the previous belief or understanding served you. But now step into your new understanding of being able to activate, based on the release of what no longer serves you, and move forward. It's so important to do that. Number three, take time to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. I always recommend investing in support, in like a coach, right? Or resources, getting mentors to help you get to your next level. I've reinvested in my coaches, for my own work, and we're leveling up to that next level, because I know the next level that I'm going to is a new level that I haven't experienced before. So I definitely want support along that journey. So when you are taking action into this next phase of being, it's important to have that investment in your self-development, in your growth, um, because this also requires your ability to stretch, right? Learn something new and to deepen your understanding. And when sometimes when you're doing it alone, you don't have that objective view of, or maybe sometimes you may not even see your capacity or see the possibilities. But if you have someone who can support you as a coach or a mentor to be able to help you stretch, to be able to encourage you when you're starting to think, oh, I might throw in the towel. No, don't throw in that towel. Get that support and continue to take steps to step into that growth, to lean into that growth, to breathe into that growth, to be the growth, right? And so it's really important to set aside time, take a look at your resources, look at courses, workshop, coaches who can support you along your journey, right? And know that if you have this as like one of the things that you're like, Trina, I definitely need that. I know I need to do that. Schedule a call with me. Send me a private message, comment below, and I'll get back to you about that. So make sure you don't invest in self-development. Number 4, take bold and consistent action. It is so important that when you've created your vision, when you've created your goal, when you've created that checklist for yourself, that you commit to consistent action, those steps that are leading you towards your goals. Even when it feels uncomfortable, even when it feels uncertain, even when you feel like, I do not know what's going on, how I'm going to get there. Yeah, keep taking action. Take action anyway. I've done a lot of take action anyway. So grateful that I have. So grateful that I have. Because in this journey of in this leg of my journey of taking action anyway, um, I've set myself up for success for the next couple of years. Mhm. And I'm so grateful for that. So take consistent action, be bold in your action, be committed in your action. Okay. And make sure that when you have activated your checklist or made steps forward, to celebrate, right? To see that achievable goal and celebrate. What this does is that it helps you to continue your momentum. Yeah, you're going to build it, but it'll help you continue it and help you grow in your confidence and your worthiness, right? And then the thing about it is when you're taking action, you're no longer just dreaming. You're no longer just creating a plan or the thing or putting on a paper. You're creating your vision. You're creating the thing that you desire. And number 5, always surround yourself with unconditional love and support. It matters. It is so important to build a community of people around you who can inspire and uplift you, those who can challenge you on your growth journey. And I say challenge you in loving ways, those who you know are going to be there, right? Because there is a difference between that unconditional challenge and support or someone who's just there to take up space and energy. And that may not serve you. So pay attention to the community of people that you have around you who are inspiring you, who are uplifting you, who are challenging you to grow. And keep building people like that around you. This matters because the type of support and relationships that you have in your life show you um, or can provide accountability. They can provide encouragement. They can provide perspective. They also can show you the next level of life and growth that you can be at, right? Those people are going to be your champions. So I would surround myself with support and love, right? And make sure that you're very intentional about that because you want the right people around you along your growth journey. Okay. It's so important to look for mentors that are going to be there for you, who can align with your values, see your dreams and aspirations, see where you are now, and just be that support, cheer you on, help with accountability, and help with encouragement, and be able to give you some things that you can think about along your journey. So, those 5 steps I wanted to share with you about stepping into your next phase of life professionally or personally. And I know I gave you 2 ways of giving in. So you got 10 steps and 2 ways of going to getting into this. But it's so important to say yes and to step into that next phase of being. I am on that growth journey now and I'm super excited about it. Like things are happening that I'll be sharing details about you all with you all as time progress as we get into this. But I'm so grateful and I'm doing the work. I'm showing up. I'm being consistent. I've set my vision and my goals, right? And I'm taking consistent, bold action. And I'll be sharing more with you along this journey. But I'm super excited about this because this is what brings in that next level of being, that next level of opportunity in your life when you are taking the actions that I shared with you. And if you have any questions or comments about it, comment below. Let me know your thoughts. And if you know you need support in this area, you need some self development support, I encourage you to send me a private message. And let's set up a call so I can and we can talk about how I can best serve you. So thank you so much for tuning in for this Tea with Trina on stepping into the next phase. I do also want to remind you that I'm having the Ignite Your Worthy Dreams. No, let's go back. The You Are Worthy virtual summit. We'll get to the Ignite Your Worthy Dreams coming up shortly. But I want to invite you to the You Are Worthy Summit. I'll provide that link in the comment section below, that I want you to join me at this summit. This summit is going to be amazing. I'm going to have Matthew Reynolds there, who is going to be talking about living your biggest, fullest, brightest lives. I'm going to have Mickey Mikeworth join us, who is talking about how your worth helps you grow your net worth. I mean, just amazing. Definitely, I'm going to have Carol Burton join me to talk about stepping into your brilliance, and Dr. Tanji McDougall to talk about how to like fully step into your bigness, like the expansion of your life and who you are. This summit is going to be amazing. So I'll be dropping the link in the chat. You can also go to youareworthysummit.live and join us there. Youareworthysummit.live and join us there. So I so encourage you to join us and be in the room, and know that your next phase, your growth, your opportunity is definitely on the other side of you saying yes to you and taking consistent action. It's so important to show up for you. So that is Tea with Trina for today. If you're just joining, welcome. I invite you to listen and take a look at the replay. And I'll be sharing more with you soon. So I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.